Hey, it's Ken Ward from Hertz Audio, and I'm here today to talk to you about the 5 hottest products in car audio from Hertz. Product number 1, MPBX Series Loaded Enclosures. Here is our MPBX 250 enclosed subwoofer. It comes out of the box like this. You've got the subwoofer loaded, the grill is attached, it's included. You can see the card that's in the picture that shows the cutaway view of the enclosure. The subwoofer is rated to 500 watts RMS, 1000 watts peak. And if you're installing it firing up or sideways, you're going to install it like this. If you're going to use the included feet to downfire it, those are on the right. Then you're going to use the included screws and you're going to pop out the 4 plastic plugs on the corner, bolt these feet on, and then the subwoofer will not slide around because the feet have dual lock on the bottom that really grips the trunk liner. You can also see the connector on the right, the red and black connector. We allow you to connect to the subwoofer in 2 different ways. If you show the end, you can see the push pins that handle large speaker wire. But if you want to make it removable, then you can use this Molex connector that's included in the box, connect to these wires, double them up for extra current. And then if the customer needs room in the cargo area, they can unplug it, lift it out, set it in the garage, and load up their vehicle. Product number 2, DBA Series Active Enclosures. So here we have our 2 new DBA Series enclosures. The one on the left, DBA 201, has an 8-inch driver, and then on the sides it has a passive radiator on each side. And this active enclosure is powered with a 440 watt amplifier on the end here. And you can see that there's a connector for power and ground so that if you need to remove it, you can just unplug the Molex. We've got adjustments for sub bass, EQ, and crossover, and signal sensing. And if this doesn't fit in your car, then its brother next to it, the flat subwoofer, has the same 440 watt amplifier with an extremely low profile driver that's designed to go in tight spots and under seats. But you can see all of the same adjustments, all of the same amplifier controls match its big brother on the left. So the 201 series from Dieci is a new set of subwoofers that will help your customers get bass in their car more easily than ever before. Product number 3, Chento Pro Speakers and Chento Subwoofers. So here we have 2 of our most popular Chento Pro speakers, the CPK 165, which is our 6 tweeter kit, and then we've got the coax on the right. Both of them share some common elements. We've got a good size voice coil. We are designed to be able to work in amplified situations. You can see that we've got a stamped frame on the 6.5, which saves us some cost and makes it easier to fit into some installations. And the Chento series is efficient enough to use with deck power, but the Chento Pro is designed to be able to use an amplifier. So you can see that the excursion is supported by that half round surround. And then we've also got a real 2-way passive crossover in the picture, which if you pop the cover off, you can see that we have real 2-way second order filter with output level control and tweeter attenuation. This tweeter that you're familiar with has been in the Mille Pro line for a really long time, and we use it in the Chento Pro line. It can play incredibly low. It supports the 2500 hertz crossover point of the CPK 165, and it has a tuned chamber on the back. So this is really the best combination of price and performance for amplified systems, and we've been hearing from dealers that they're really amazed at the sound quality they get when they put this in a car. Product number 4, Mille speakers. So we just saw our Chento Pro series of speakers, and we looked at our 6 tweeter and the coax. If we go up one level into the Mille line, now you can see the Mille Pro 6 tweeter. And the big upgrade for this kit is the 6.5-inch woofer. You can see that it's got a cast frame. The cast frame ducts heat away from the voice coil. It's very, very sturdy, and it also will keep the speaker from deforming in the door as you drive down bumpy roads. You can see that the magnet is vented on the back to help cool that voice coil even more. That's why this speaker has more power handling than the Chento Pro. It is very efficient, even though the cone is more durable and is better suited for high excursion. And so altogether, we've got a speaker that can handle more power and give you better sound. The passive crossover in the upper right is similar to the one we saw for the Chento Pro. It's got a low crossover point, which is our hallmark for two-way 6 and tweeter kits. The tweeter allows it to play below 3000 hertz. And so as a result, this is a system that sounds great. You don't even have to go active to get great sound. And that's how Mille operates. Now, we also have the Mille Legend speakers, which are a level even above these. And we'll talk more about those another time. Product number 5, S8 DSP processor. So here we have the Hertz S8 DSP. This is our entry into the small DSP category. Now, as you can see, it's very small. It's not something that most people would expect to be a DSP. And you can see it has all the connections on one end. It is high-res certified for anybody that wants to use coax digital into it. But the thing that I want to mention about this DSP isn't immediately obvious when you look at it. It is something that you can sort of tell when you look at the connectors. Most compact DSPs are small because they left out a lot of features. Our compact DSP has 8 outputs, which is fairly common, but we have 6 inputs rather than 4. Those 6 inputs can be speaker level or preamp level. Those 6 inputs can be summed together in any configuration you like, and those 6 inputs can be corrected with an input EQ. That set of features is something that isn't standard on compact DSPs. And so that allows you to use this not just in motorcycles, but also in cars and boats. The board is conformally coated to protect it against humidity in motorcycle and marine applications. And so overall, if you're trying to ensure good sound for your customers, this is the compact DSP that you want to use. Well, there you have it, guys. 5 hot products from Hertz Audio. If you want to learn more, and I hope you do, head on over to hertzaudio.com and check them out.